morning, boys and girls. Boys and girls, when I sing our Hello Neighbor song, I want you to listen today because I'm going to switch it around and I want you to hear if you can find the difference. Okay? Hello, friends. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor, boogie on down, give a hop and turn around. What was different about that time? If you said give a hop, you're right. Usually we say give a jump and turn around. Today I said give a hop. I wonder why. You're going to find out soon. All right, boys and girls, let's get right to our good morning message. Let's see here. All right, hopefully you can see that, and I want to hear you read along that first part with me because you know it. Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday. Here comes our question. Do you know what holiday is coming soon? Well, boys and girls, yesterday we talked about the name of our month. And we said the name of our month is March, March, March. The name of our month is March, 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 March. Yesterday we said it was March 30th. We had 3 bundles of 10. 10, 20, 30. Today is the very last day of March, friends. If yesterday was March 30th, what would today be? What number comes after 30? 31. So today is Tuesday, March 31st. When we're talking about our date, instead of saying 31, we say 31st. Okay. Tomorrow is a brand new month. Tomorrow starts the beginning of our month called April. So this holiday lands usually in April, sometimes March, and it's always in the spring. The name of the holiday is, hold on, Mrs. Dana, I want to help. You guys recognize that voice, don't you? All right, Dimples, come on out. Shh, Mrs. Dana, I'm not Dimples. Hippity hoppity hop. Good morning, boys and girls. It's the Easter Bunny. Dimples, buddy, they know our friends are very smart. They know you are not the Easter Bunny. Shh, Mrs. Dana, I look just like an Easter Bunny. See my long pink ears? Well, you do, Dimples, but we can see your floppy ears and your lovable nose and your big slobbery tongue and your fur underneath that. Oh, we know you're our lovable Dimples. But, Dimples, do you think it would be fun to be a bunny? Oh, I do, Mrs. Dana. Well, I mean, dogs can run, and that's a lot of fun, but have you ever seen a dog hop? It just doesn't happen. Dogs can't hop. We don't have those long feet that rabbits have, and I so wish we could hop because, boy, that would be fun to hop. Well, Dimples, it would be a lot of fun to hop. And Dimples, as a matter of fact, we are going to talk about Easter and signs of Easter this week. So today, we are talking about bunnies. I knew it, Mrs. Dana. All right, Dimples, why don't you sit right down over there and you can hear. Okay, and friends, I'm going to erase our message. So the holiday that is coming up is called Easter. I bet you already knew that. What do you already know about Easter? Maybe Easter bunnies? Maybe you're thinking of Easter baskets? Or eggs? Or candy like jelly beans? I wonder what you would like to know about Easter. Well, I think bunnies are pretty cool animals. And I want to teach you a couple things about bunnies today. Alrighty? You may have seen some bunnies in your yard, or if you're at the park or on a nature walk, maybe you've seen some bunnies scampering around. I sure have. They're pretty fast, aren't they? Yes, when they take hops, they can hop from one spot to another very easily. They can take big jumps because they have big, long feet. Here's my favorite little stuffed bunny. And bunnies have very long feet that are made for hopping. That's right. All right. Where do bunnies live, boys and girls? Do you know? Well, bunnies live in a hole in the ground or a hole under a tree called a burrow. That's where bunnies live. So a lot of times you may see them around trees. Okay. What do bunnies like to eat, friends? I bet you know those orange vegetables. Bunnies love carrots and also vegetables of all kinds. Lettuce. They love to get in your gardens. They are called herbivores. Okay, and when we talk about dinosaurs, we'll learn about herbivores. I know some of you know that. Herbivores are plant-eating animals. Okay, so bunnies do not eat meat, they eat plants. And they have no problem crunching on very hard vegetables like carrots because they have big teeth. Bunnies' teeth keep growing with their bodies. Your teeth will keep growing for a while, but then when you're a grown-up, your teeth stop growing, right? Otherwise, our teeth would be hanging down past our chin, and that would be very silly, very hard to talk and eat. But bunnies' teeth never stop growing, so they have long teeth and they're strong teeth. Okay, so that's a pretty neat fact about bunnies. Bunnies have the coolest magic trick. And try as you might, you will not be able to do this. Bunnies can move their ears, okay, those big floppy ears, they can move their ears without moving their head. So try that. See if you can do that. I bet you're trying it right now. And you might be saying, I'm doing it, Mrs. Dana. But you're moving your head. I'm going to try so hard just to move my ears. Am I moving my head? We cannot move our ears usually without moving our heads, but bunnies can. Very cool trick, isn't it? And what do you think they might be really good at doing with those big ears? Hearing. That's right, they can hear very well. Okay, another thing you might not know about bunnies is bunnies can be white. Bunnies can be brown. Bunnies can be gray. I don't know if it looks like gray on your video. Or bunnies can be spotted. Okay. Bunnies can be pets, or bunnies can be out in the wild. Usually, unless they're very friendly pets, bunnies do not like to be picked up. Okay. There's something else very cool and magical about bunnies. In the wintertime, bunnies can be one color. And in the spring, some bunnies can change the color of their fur. We talked about this when we talked about chameleons, especially the mixed up chameleon back, in the beginning of the year. So in the wintertime, what color do you think bunnies might be? What falls from the sky? Snow, and snow is white. So some bunnies' fur will be white in the snow. Do you know why? They camouflage, or they like to hide in their surroundings. It's a way to protect themselves, keep themselves safe, because bigger animals might want to eat bunnies, okay, like fox and bigger animals. Okay, sometimes even to some dogs. So if bunnies are white like the snow, other bigger animals might not even see them. Now, in the springtime, the snow melts. So if some bunnies stay white, they're easily seen. What is there a lot of in the spring when it rains? Is there a lot of mud? And mud is brown. So some type of bunnies that are white in the winter can turn brown in the spring. Again, helps them camouflage. They can hide in the brown dirt, and other bigger animals who might need a snack won't see the bunnies, so it keeps them safe. So those are some very cool facts about bunnies. I hope you can share those facts about how their teeth keep growing, how they can camouflage, how they are herbivores, and how they can move their ears without moving their head. Those are just some cool facts about bunnies. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, boys and girls, I have a little finger play that I want you to try with me. Okay? And when we do our finger plays, usually it always starts out with 5. Probably because we have 5 fingers on a hand. So help me count, friends. 1, 2, 3. How many more do I need? 4, 5. We have white, black, and gray bunnies. Okay, I hope you can see that. All right. Goes like this. And I'd like you to put out 5 fingers. Our numbers are going to get smaller. 5 little bunnies hopping on the floor. 1 hopped away, and then there were 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can show 4. And you're going to hear rhymes in this little rhyme, in this poem. 4 little bunnies hid behind a tree. 1 climbed up, and then there were 3. Good job. There they are. Show me 3. 3 little bunnies wondered what to do. 1 went to sleep, and then there were 2. 2. Show me 2 bunny ears. 2 little bunnies want to have some fun. 1 went down a hole, and then there was fun 1. 1 little bunny playing in the sun. She hopped away, and then there was none. Sun, none. Okay. Thank you for joining me with that. All right. Well, friends, there are 2 more things I would like to do before we say goodbye for today. Okay, one is a song, and I'm going to put a link to this song so that Mom and Dad, after you watch my video, maybe at some point they could put the song on for you. And during this song, you're going to get to see real bunnies. Okay, so while this song plays, it shows you pictures of real bunnies, and you'll see how they have all different color fur and different sizes, and some have floppy ears and some have ears that stick up. So I think you'll love it. And this song has always been a favorite. This song is about a naughty bunny and a good fairy. And he has a silly name. His name is Little Bunny Foo-Foo. You might know it, okay? So I'm going to be Little Bunny Foo-Foo, and then I'm also going to be the good fairy. And this pointer is going to be my good fairy wand, okay? All right. It goes like this. Let me turn this a little. All right. Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up a field mice and bopping them on the head. Down came the good fairy, and she said, Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Oh, I'm going to give you 3 chances to change, and if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a goon. Well, the next day, Little bunny foo-foo foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping 'em on the head. Down came the good fairy, and she said, "Little bunny foo, foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping 'em on the head. I'm going to give you 2 more chances to change, little bunny foo-foo, and if you don't, I am going to turn you into a goon." And away she flew. The very next day, little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up a field mice and bopping 'em on the head. Down came the good fairy, and she said, "Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping 'em on the head. I'm going to give you 1 more chance to change, little bunny foo-foo, and if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a goon." Well, the very next day, little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping 'em on the head. Down came the good fairy, and she said, "Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping 'em on the head." Oh, little bunny foo-foo, I gave you 3 chances to change, and you did not listen to me. So, poof, you're a goon. What do you think a goon looks like? Oh my goodness, like a monster-y kind of a thing? I'm not sure. The moral or the lesson of the story is, hare today, goon tomorrow. And a hare is another name for a rabbit. So that is a fun song. Sometimes it's fun for some of the class to pretend to be little bunny foo-foos and others to pretend to be the good fairy. Oh, it's a good song, so I hope you practice that one and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, one last fun activity, boys and girls, and I also put a link, Mom and Dad, on the computer, and we're going to do a little craft, and I have all the materials that you could just download, and if you have a printer, you could print it out, and your kids could make this. All right, and if you don't, just kind of reach out to me, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, Barry, and it's completely optional, but Dimples made his own bunny ears. So I wonder if you boys and girls would like to watch me make some bunny ears or a bunny headband. Okay. All right. So I already colored. I printed out my bunny. He looks a little silly right now because he doesn't have any ears. And I gave him some colors because that's so fun to do. And then I printed out his ears. Okay. And now I am going to cut him. Remember, I've got my alligator ears, my scissors. Your scissors will be smaller. Thumbkin points to the top. The other fingers go for a ride. Don't let your thumbkin fool you. If he points to the bottom, you get him back up on the top. Points to the sky. Okay, your other hand helps. Here's a curve. Curve and cut. You boys and girls have become such wonderful cutters. Keep practicing cutting at home as much as you can. Here I go. I'm going to open. When you make a turn, you have to open up those scissors, that alligator mouth, really big and wide. Okay, so there's my bunny who looks very silly. Bunnies definitely need ears, don't they? All right, I'm going to cut out my ears. Okay, here I go. And boys and girls, remember, when you are cutting, should you go super duper fast or slow and steady? I hope that you are saying slow and steady. Okay, Mrs. Dana is cutting a little bit fast because you're watching me, and that'll get a little boring if you keep watching me. But when you are doing yours, make sure you take your time. Okay, just like when we write our names, We always take our time. Any of our art activities or writing, our best job is usually when we go nice and slow. Okay, so I cut out my ears, and I have a big ear and a little ear. The little ear I'm actually going to glue inside the big ear, like that, okay? And you can, I kind of did mine pink. Your bunny can look however you want your bunny to look, right? It can be your own special creation. Okay, so let me show you. So I've got my ears, okay? I've got my head. Now I'm gonna glue my bunny's ears on so he looks more like a bunny. So I'm gonna flip him over and I'm gonna put 2 glue spots on the back. I've got my big glue stick, okay? All right, so hopefully he will look more like a bunny. All right, I'm gonna show you in just a minute. All right. What do you, oh, here you go. What do you think? He looks a lot better now, doesn't he? Okay. Mom or Dad might need to add another scrap piece of paper that they could staple or glue on so that this could become your own bunny headband. Come on, bunny, stick up like that, right? And maybe you could even wear it for Easter. But it's definitely going to need maybe a piece of computer paper they could cut, or you could cut a strip and then attach it like we do at school. All right. And when you're a bunny, you have to hop, okay? So make sure, boys and girls, you practice your hopping, all right? You could do great big hops. You could do lots of little hops. You could hop and turn. You could hop on one foot. You could hop on the other foot, okay? You could hop side to side. You could hop front and back, okay? Right? Maybe you could hop side, back, side, front, middle, right? Lots of ways to hop and exercise and have fun. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our first Easter lesson, and I hope you learned something about bunnies. And this week, maybe, I'm not sure what day, but I am going to tell you the story of, it's one of my favorites. I know I say that about every story, but it's about a little bunny that is a little bit naughty like Bunny Foo-Foo, but not quite so naughty. He's kind of more of a curious bunny. He looks like this. He wears a blue coat with brass buttons. Do you know who he is? He's pretty famous. His name is Peter Rabbit. And you may have seen the little movie of Peter Rabbit and heard the story. I'm going to read it to you too when it gets a little bit closer to Easter. Okay? I love it. All right. And boys and girls, real quick before we go, tomorrow is Wednesday. Do you know what letter of the week Wednesday begins with? It's our new letter of the week. W. Here's Willie Weasel. If you've been practicing, Willie Weasel says w. Remember? Big line slides down, big line slides up, big line slides down, big line slides up. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Remember yesterday Mrs. Dana tried to make it with my craft sticks and my magnets, and I only had 3? Well, I got 4 now. So, I promised I would find the other one and show you. So let me move it over here. Okay. Do I need to start with a straight line or a diagonal? All right, so I'm going to tilt it a little. It has to slant. Big line slides down. Let me move it down. Diagonal line again. Big line slides up. There's our V. Big line slides down. Big line slides up. W. W has no straight lines. They're all diagonal lines. Right? Okay. So please continue to search for W's in your house or in your books. Or maybe I saw so many W's or things that began with a W on my driveway when I was taking my doggie for a walk because it was raining, and they were worms. Worm begins with W. If you are outside in your driveway, let me know if you see a worm. All right, boys and girls. Thank you for listening and joining along. I hope you enjoy watching the video of our little bunny Foo-Foo. Okay, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, boys and girls. Have a wonderful day. Whoa, a wonderful day.